signing up for a Gmail account is easy. Just go to gmail.com and click Create an Account. Then you'll need to fill out a form with your name, location, birthday, and other information. You'll also get to choose a login name. This will serve as your email address, so make sure you choose something you like. You may want to use a variation on your name, for example, henry.rousseau30@gmail.com. You'll need to choose a password as well. Make sure you choose one that's easy for you to remember but hard for other people to guess. Avoid using really obvious passwords like your own name, predictable patterns, or the word password. The more random a password is, the stronger it is. You'll need to choose a security question in case you forget your password. Just like your password, you should choose something that you'll be able to remember. If you have another email address, you can type it here. This will help you recover your account if you ever have trouble signing in. If you don't have one, you can leave it blank. However, if you don't provide an email address, you'll be required to provide a phone number later on in order to verify your account. Continue filling in the rest of the fields, and then type the word verification text that you see on your screen. And this is just to make sure that you're a real person and not a computer program. After you've filled in everything, you'll need to review the terms of service, and then click I accept to create your account. If you're asked to provide a phone number, you can type it here, and after you submit it, you'll receive an automated call or text from Google containing a verification code that you can type here. And now your account is set up. Before you start using Gmail, you may want to add a few contacts. This is basically an address book where you can store the contact info for people you know. In addition to names and email addresses, you can also include other information about your contacts, such as phone numbers, addresses, birthdays, and websites. Now, it may take a while to type all of your contacts one by one. Luckily, you don't have to add them manually. When you send an email, any new recipients will automatically be added to your contact list, and if necessary, you can edit them later by going to your contacts. If you already have a contact list from another email account, you can import it by going to your Mail settings in the top right corner of the page, and going to Accounts and Import Mail-in Contacts. Then you can just follow the directions on the screen. When you do this, you'll have the option of importing your email messages too, making your transition to Gmail totally seamless. And now you're free to start sending and receiving emails. When you're done using your email, you can sign out by clicking on your email address in the top right corner. And you can always go back to gmail.com to sign in again.
Like what you just saw? Rate it.
Add a comment.
Subscribe to our channel.
The freedom to learn.
What you want, when you want.
Absolutely free.
GCF LearnFree.org